Hello chaps, back to something a wee bit different today. Something that we used to do quite a lot of. We kind of did a lot of vintage, as possibly some will know, and you'll see this from some of the previous videos in the channel, or on the channel I should say. Acquired this off eBay just a few days ago, an Osram Music Magnet 4. It's not the later one, it's not the new one, it's the older one. And it was in not bad condition, cabinet wise. It's the usual. It's showing its age. I should expect it to, of course. And tape has been put on there, and it's pulled some of the veneer off. It's quite a common thing if people are not used to sending these things. Low tack tape or masking tape's better. Now I had to make a power supply up. It's an old video transformer. And we've got an HT doubler circuit and a small dropper and a lot of smoothing for the heaters, filaments I should say. You need that. I didn't want to regulate it or anything like that. The filament voltage is exactly 1.9 volts. Not bad, it'll do. In fact, it's 1.99 volts, so going to be a kick in the short of 2 volts, which is fine. As I say, the transformer's from a video recorder and wired up in such a way that we can get a bit of HT out of it. Smoothing is, we've got, what we got, 10,000, well, near enough 10,000. We've got two 4,700s parallel together just before the 1 ohm. And after 1 ohm we got a 10,000 microfarad, and also put one down here on the directly on the output valves filaments, which is a 4,700 microfarad. HT is about 118 volts, a wee bit less than what it says, 120. Just a single output with just a dropper resistor for the G2 on the back of the panel. You might see it sitting in there. There we go. I think, what was it, an 8.2k? That gives me about 90 volts on the screens, which is fine. It's on a long wave at the moment. We're running it off my loop. That's my what do you call it, bias T network. I usually use it for receiving when I'm using amateur radios. But today I'm running this, and that's the speaker. It's a Lissanola high impedance speaker. Had it for donkey's years. Don't know where I got it from. It's not brilliant, but it's fine. It'll do the job. It's a long wave. This might be Poland. I don't recognise the language. It might be, or it's one of the older, maybe Romania. I'm not too sure. I think it's Poland. So we're also picking up Algeria at the moment on this. Let's see. Which obviously is in French at the moment. That's it. It's Algeria. I don't know what the ticker is. It must be somewhere in here. I've got that quite a lot. It's kind of constant tick, tick, tick. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I'm going to give it a wee bit more reaction. There we go. Actually, better it backed off a wee bit. It sounds good. Now, not a lot wrong with that. Medium wave's fine. I can put it on the medium wave. Turn the volume back a bit. Put it on the medium wave. Not a lot on medium wave. It's just football. Doesn't do anything for me, football. At all. Waste of time mapping. Back that off.
4, 5, 6, 7, and then even just one player got an injury. It would feel wrong to some degree for Brendan Rodgers. Then intrigued to see what he does after the game.
That Radio Scotland.
We'll get the reaction from the Bluebirds head coach Andy Wing as soon as he can.
I think that's a local.
Also, probably just absolutely dominated. Burnley have beaten Bristol City by a goal to nil. It's time. Burnley, Bristol City nil. Still 2-1 to lead.
Like I say, it's nothing but football. all over the place. I'll go back a long way if it's more interesting. Oh dear. If I just saying something like that, let's see if we can get a lot of the Radio 4.
Live by getting into the boxing ring. She was also joined by Olivia Culverhouse, who took part in Leslie's course last year. And Claire began by asking Leslie, what was the inspiration for the course?
So Fight Forward is an organisation I set up in response to my own journey out of being in an abusive
there you go. Quite surprising last night when I had it on an awful lot of shortwave, not shortwave, a lot of phone stations coming on the medium wave, loads of them, and still activity is okay. That's actually alright. If you reduce this is just the antenna coupling, they call it volume control. But if you back it off and you bring up the reaction, selectivity is very good actually. It's nice and sharp, so you're able to pick out most of the stations. And I listened to Radio Caroline last night as well, and it was quite good on it. So it just shows you what we can do. 30s, I think it's probably the original valves. As far as I know, it's hard to tell, but they look like that. There's a bit of corrosion on this. Somebody sprayed these at one point. I think that's quite common. That should clean off. That should have plenty of a Solvol Ultrasol on it. It should come up quite well and look all right. The battery in here is a 3.7 volt LiPo. That should stay charged up for about maybe 25 years. No current really involved in that, and the current draw off the radio is about 11 to 12 milliamps, which is well within its spec. They're saying about 13. I think 13 to 14 milliamps is in the manual, so it's slightly below, which is fine. That could be because the valves are a bit older. It could also be that the bias as well from the battery. Ideally, it should have the plugs, and you set it up for the correct current draw. But this is near as damn it, and it sounds fine. The speakers is a bit rattly, but you expect these old speakers to be like that. It adds to the interest of it, you know. And some of the wirings begin to get a bit perished here and there, you know. There's rubber pads underneath, fibre pads, so it can sit there. Yeah, that's the part. So there we go. Nice bit of fun. I have another one that's a bit a new Magnet 4, but it's not in great nick, and it's been one or two bits out yet. So I think we'll just use that to run this. I had no valves in it initially, and I put Russian rod pentodes in it, and it worked. Believe it or not, it worked fine with it. Plenty of volume out it as well, surprisingly enough, not any worse than this. So there you go. Thanks for watching this. It's the first vintage thing I've done for a while, but it's not I'm going back to vintage. It's just something for interest to show in the club at some time, at the radio club. So all the best, take care, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your time, or rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Cheers.